This is Adam Martin with your Western District Fishing Report. Kentucky and Barkley are both near summer pool elevation and water temps are approaching nearly 80 degrees. Watercolor is slightly stained from the recent rainfalls, but is overall pretty good. Bass fishermen have been getting some decent catches on secondary points and the early ledges, but overall we haven't seen a major push out to the ledges quite yet. The balls of bass fry are mostly broken up at this point, but there is still a small shad spawn going on, so it may be possible to target that pattern in the early mornings or the late evenings. Finesse rigs like the Shaky Head make good search lures this time of year. The pattern in recent years has been for a lot of bass to remain shallow and orient themselves next to woody cover where they can prey on shallow water species like sunfish. A good shad spawn and greater numbers of 2 to 3 pound fish may change that pattern this year, but we'll know for sure later this month if we see large numbers move out to the ledges. The vast majority of crappie are back in deeper water now in the 10 to 20 foot range. Many of the year-round crappie anglers have switched to trolling crankbaits or utilizing some variation of advanced electronics to target those deep water fish with a crappie jig. Crappie catches overall have been fairly slow, but when you catch one, it's a good one. The red ear bite is mostly over, although we did see a few individuals still actively spawning this week. The bluegill and long ear spawn will continue for a while longer, but with these water temps, the best bluegill days are already behind us this year. The catfish bite has been really good, and many anglers are reporting good catches along rocky or riprap banks. Jugging success rates have also been very high. Below the dams, we're seeing large numbers of big head and silver carp stacked up, so if you're a bow fisherman, please get down there and get after them. They taste great, and you're helping the fishery. As pleasure boater traffic and night fishing both pick up in the summer months, please remember to always wear your life jackets and kill switches. Good luck.
This is Jeff Crosby with the Central District Fishing Report. Lake temperatures across the area are running in the upper 70s to low 80s. Largemouth bass fishing is good at many of our area lakes, especially at Taylorsville and Harrington Lakes. It's a great time of year to fish a little topwater during early morning and late evening hours. Casting crankbaits or chatterbaits or swim jigs are also very productive this time of year. And finally, you'll also want to try a little soft plastics around shoreline cover to catch a few additional fish. Bluegill fishing at many of our department-owned lakes such as Beaver, Corinth, Elmer, and McNeely Lakes is very good at this time. Concentrate your efforts around aquatic vegetation, especially pockets in aquatic vegetation to catch a few of these fish. These panfish can be caught on redworms, night crawlers, mealworms, or waxworms. Crappie are still being caught at Taylorsville Lake. You can catch these fish on live minnows or crappie jigs. Fished around standing timber that are offshore, especially those adjacent to the old creek or river channels. Blue catfish and channel catfish at Taylorsville Lake is very good. Shad cut bait is excellent bait for catching a few of these catfish at Taylorsville Lake. And finally, check out your local Finns Lake in your area. You can go online to fw.ky.gov for a complete list of Finns Lakes in your area. Many have been recently stocked with channel catfish. So grab a pole and enjoy some great summertime fishing, and I hope to see you on the water.